Welcome back, gang. It's the 12th of December, 9 o'clock at night, and there's a couple things going on. Nothing too major that we haven't handedly dealt with numerous times before. There's a heat wave going on, so there are coolers built all around. The most important ones are here in the kitchen in order to preserve our fermenting barrels of booze. We have 322 bottles of beer. But quite frankly, that number is not even close to good enough. Electric refrigeration has been researched. Solar panels have been researched. Quite possibly one of the strangest events that has taken place here. A whole bunch of guinea pigs have joined us. There's Rain, the guinea pig. I am probably going to slaughter all of them. I have not decided yet. Rain, all of the guinea pigs came named. Rain, if you don't know, is actually the only character in history to murder Lord British. I'm not even joking. We've got the guinea pig Auntie Love, Santa, Jersey, and Tynesha. I'm curious why they all have names, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure I want to know. It's been pretty quiet since the psychic ship dropped. Everybody's recovered. Between our extremely proficient doctors and the numerous Jedi that live in these halls, yeah, we took care of things pretty handedly. People still did lose limbs and get permanent injuries. Ballas, for instance, now has a peg leg. He's got a burn scar on his right eye. Chainsaw and Ballas are basically made for each other. The right side of their body's all fucked up. If they end up losing a hand on their right side soon, I would not be too surprised. Killer Cakesy finally has the Phoenix monocyte breeder implant installed, and he's all fucked up on everything apparently. Edibles tolerance, stoned on edibles. What edibles are you even eating? I don't think honestly, I don't know what edibles he's eating. I don't remember making any, but it wouldn't surprise me if he found some. Ambrosia, maybe? No, because that would be ambrosia, whatever. There's probably somebody smuggling in some of these smoke leaves to the kitchen and making illicit meals. Maybe it's this. Smoke leaf butter. Where the hell did that come from? Butter made from simmering smoke leaf buds with milk creates a potent base for edibles. Yeah, but that's just a base for edibles. I don't have anybody set up to make it, I don't think. Oh, I do. Maybe I've been having the smoke leaf and I can't remember setting that up. What else do we got going on? These, I don't think I've told you guys yet. But, like, this series takes so long to do things between, like, when I actually record. I can play for 3 hours and maybe get an hour of footage. Because I cut out a lot. You have to remember, there's a lot that goes on where the colonists are basically just doing nothing. It's the main reason I don't want to stream it. I've had some people ask me if I would stream it, and honestly, no. There's so much downtime and so much fast forwarding. And so much just nothing happening. I guess I could zoom in on him. Look, it's Raidsoft. What's that guy doing? Why, he's gonna go put on a mining vest. Because he wants to have a better swinging pickaxe or something. That is a pretty spiffy suit, I have to admit. I did have our tailors make some stuff while I was waiting. Because we are also going to be... I'm going to keep those for now because I find that it is always a good idea to have a backup production facility. These don't require electricity. For those of you who have forgotten for some reason, we have 2 wind turbines, a bunch of batteries storing power, and not a whole lot actually drawing power. I'm going to build an electric tailor bench. Let's build it out of... I don't know, it doesn't particularly matter. Let's do it out of bamboo. It might affect the beauty or something, but who cares? And with the electric tailor bench, we can make mending fuel or something like that for the mending workbench here. The mending workbench will allow us to start to repair a bunch of this gear. Let's see, a workbench equipped with all the tools required to mend and repair damaged items. Requires power and consumes mending kits. Mending kits can be made in the electric tailoring workbench. Okay. Like now I'm not happy with it anywhere because I realized that door is there. I was gonna space it out. Same as the other one. I could put it there. People don't really use that door. And the field smithy, I'm gonna move it. Visitors from have arrived at Purple Cap. Look, we'll keep you safe. Just stay away from the hole of insanity down here. There's also another one of these freaking things that showed up. I'm gonna have to kill it at some point. I'll keep my eye on it. That's about all I can do, honestly, for whenever it gets the hunger and charges up here to be brutally killed. But let's see, the field smithy, I'm not even entirely sure I'll ever actually use this. I guess go there. This whole configuration bothers me as well. This is going to be one of the rooms that I'm probably going to continue to expand a little bit, and I need to start breaking it off into its own little like workshop type rooms. The way this has been kind of personalized and will continue to be personalized, every room will get its own little special touches. Hopefully to make it a little bit more unique. We have a U.S. tailor bench. A workbench with a sewing machine for rapid tailoring of clothes. Can work without electricity at lower than normal speed. That's interesting. Not entirely sure what it would be used for. How many components do I have? Where does that even fall under? I have 11 components. That's already had 3, that's already okay. I think I can spare some. I want to build a spice refinery. I don't know... I'm gonna put the spice refinery in the kitchen. I don't know where spice comes from. Or how to find it. You know what, I think that's a good place for it right there. Yeah, I don't know anything about spice, but I'm gonna be looking for it. Maybe I need to go out to the world map and look for a desert. And then we need to go attract the worm and scoop up magic dust from his butthole. And that's where it comes from. Got Boreal Forest, a desert. Oh, and everybody's gathering for a sermon. Revocane is already there. In his bad health with his Alzheimer's, he still remembers this place like it's home. He ate without a table. He's gonna remember that for 10 hours? Wow. Maybe he can only remember a certain amount of things. And then they start disappearing out of his brain. I need to redo this room at some point. Fifi says she can no longer wait for anyone else to show up. She begins praying to Haster, begging for his forgiveness and his blessings. Raidsoft walks in at the very last moment. Doesn't even get to take a seat. So let's see. Haster, we're at 23.55 out of 25. We could boost that up real quick. Let's see. I don't want to offer a human. We will offer... I'm going to have Fifi do it because she's the best at it. I'm going to offer... I've got tons of plants. Can I offer impressive? An offer is being gathered. Fifi's grabbed the tar berries. Only 19 of them, so I'm not sure if that is actually going to count. No, she's gonna have to gather a whole bunch, isn't she? I see how it is. So this could take a while. If she can only carry 19 at a time, which seems ridiculously low, and she has to get to 1,000 or 100 even, which is what I think it said. I mean, I've got 1,000 I could spare. We will give Haster all of the yellow corn that we've got. You know how many times I have said I was gonna pop this wall open? I think I heard myself first say it in video 13 when I was editing it for uploading. And here we are, God knows what video, probably 26 or 27. And we still have not peeked into the Ancient Danger. There's probably some good stuff in there, but you know what else there probably is? Like 9 times out of 10? More of the centipedes that attacked us up here. And if they're coming from this angle, I guess I could jam people in here, but either way, I've got less places I could actually fire at them from because I can fill this entire line up with bodies here. What I need to do is kind of expand it out and around, I think. I need to have a firing squad up here that can fire down, but possibly not over at these people. Oh, it's so difficult. Trying to balance it out so that you don't cross your lines and end up doing more damage to yourself than the enemies are capable of. And speaking damage to ourselves, before I got distracted, I was showing you everybody who was hurt from that fight. Let's start with Raidsoft. How is he doing? He's got psoriasis of his liver, an ear bandage, and his 5th rib is shattered. His right leg and his right hand have old gunshot wounds. His hearing is poor, his blood filtration is pretty poor because of the psoriasis. We're going to have to learn how to grow livers very soon. Plump has sanity loss initial. I don't know where that comes from, but some other people have it too. And anxiety managed. Somehow he's avoided being permanently maimed. Finch has not been so lucky. Her left eye has been permanently wounded by that BB gun ages ago. Killer Kegsy is binging on alcohol. Wonderful. I'm gonna get distracted again here, but Plump, go trade. Fifi had her left second toe shot off at some point and has asthma. Revy's ribs are broken like Marilyn Manson. We're not gonna ask what he does for fun. Wool has a scratch scar. You are lucky too. Slacks, not a single injury, nothing going wrong with him. It's kind of sickening actually. Give me the component. I wish the medicine didn't cost so much. This is all you brought? That is pitiful. Range of 22, damage of 8, no. Okay, I'm just gonna buy the one single component. That's such a waste. Such a waste. Katie, you are not hurt at all. Revocaine, anxiety managed, Alzheimer's, cataracts. We could chop his eyes out and give him new ones at some point. We'll take care of him as best we can. That's all I can say. Dallas, we already saw how screwed up you are. 0 lives, you got a synthetic liver, but you don't even use it for drinking, which is kind of a waste, as far as the rest of the colonists are concerned. Killer Cakesy is all types of messed up as well. His blood filtration before the breeder implant was put in was horrible. He was probably gonna die from it. Poor guy. It was like 15%, I think. He also got bionic reproductive organs, which I'd hate to have to chop off of you if you do start to die, but that's how it would go. Sal Downick, who used to be one of the best that we had, he's still got force powers that we need to spend, 6 points. I'm gonna put them into his force pool, and I think I'm gonna... Oh, I can't level up his force rage because he's used healing too much. I see how it is. I'll just level up that for now. But yeah, poor Saldownic. Permanent brain damage. His consciousness is only 30% of what it used to be. He's in very little pain, however. He doesn't have a lot of memories. Poor guy. We'll take care of him as best we can too. I've got him on house arrest since he's so slow, which means he can only stay inside. I think I've got Revocaine on house arrest too because he was having all of those mental breaks because of his Alzheimer's and was just wandering outside. He'd step over the fence here, like he'd cross the barbed wire and then forget where he was, and he'd wander around our little shooting gallery here for a while. I was worried something bad might happen to him, so he's locked inside under house arrest. Avok, carcinoma, but it's in remission. Possible it might leave completely. It's only 10%. That's pretty good, actually. Pentolin, carcinoma of the lung, asthma. You've got an eye patch as well. Blind mare. And Roxanne, your right eye is cut out. I treat that, and I could install a right eye. I really don't know why I would, because you are a pyromaniac, but there you go. As soon as you're ready, you go rest, and somebody will come put your eyeball in. We're just gonna pop it in. We might cut out some of Jackal's eyeballs if we need to. I haven't decided. Chainsaw, my child, needs a new right eye. Jackal's not incredibly useful to us. It's not like this is an ethical line we haven't already crossed, so the debate really should be non-existent. Alaref, got a bionic right eye. Skeeto, sanity loss, initial pillow tap. The left thumb is cut off and you have a slight drinking problem. Bale's been stabbed, menopausal, and Tolpanzer, nothing. All in all, we've got some people who are seriously messed up and continue to get more messed up. And then a lot of people who don't have anything permanent at all yet. But I promise you, it's only a matter of time. One of the next things I'm going to be doing... In fact, I'm going to install just one right now. I'm going to install a cooler here. Or a quad refrigerator. No, I need to cool this off first. Okay. So, I think I'll have it blow hot air out this way. I better do too. Slacks has accepted Wool's marriage proposal. At some point in the coming days or seasons, they'll have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. And the marriage spot is right here, which I think is a pretty good spot for it. I can probably kick all the animals out now. I was testing something with the heat wave, and I don't think animals can overheat from a heat wave. I really don't. If we're lucky, this thing will stay down there forever. It's in no immediate danger, but a wild boar did kind of mess it up. Nice! Since there's only one of you, you're not gonna last forever. And good timing, too. The heat wave is over. Gonna cut down that tree there. Oh, hey. Saldownik. You might as well work on that. And you work on that, Wool. We got to give Saldownik stuff to do. He's got to feel useful. Where are you going, Plump? Tending to Hinterland. Is it his... Oh, it's carcinoma. 25%. If we could get that down to 10%, that would be great. Thinking about it, some of these people I'm not going to be able to send on journeys anymore. Like, say, if a spaceship crashes or we need to go raid somewhere. Someone like Ballas, and even Chainsaw to a certain extent, are huge liabilities. They increase travel time by like 20%. At their best. Could probably be worse than that. Speaking of travel time, what was I gonna do? Pillow Tap is binging on smoke leaf joints. Well, you're definitely not getting this. I've been studying on this for quite some time. Unsure of who to give it to. I think I'm gonna give it. Oh, this is tempting. I'm gonna say I need somebody who's good at combat with it. Finch is good, but got so many health problems. Revy, your stats are getting kind of crazy. Oh, am I being rated, game? No, holy crap, what? A caravan from the seafaring townsfolk of Dark Tree is approaching. They are smugglers. Wow, that is a lot of them. I really wish you would not have come from that direction. The dark young one should leave you alone since it's eating a muffalo, but the spiders might not. That's right. I forgot to tell you guys. There's more giant spiders out and about. Where are you going? Spinning victim. Something get caught in a web or something? I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't think they'll be able to make it to us. Without at least me seeing them. There's a lot of relationships there. That's kind of shocking. I'll have to spend some time talking to these people, and they made me forget what I was doing. Which is not too surprising. Is no one gonna finish that? No, it still says Saldownik. Wonderful. What was I doing before these people rudely interrupted me? I know there was a wedding going on. I was kicking out the animals. So we've got better things to do. I don't know. It feels like it was important. But apparently not important enough for me to remember. Is there anything else we need to build right now? A good thing would be light bulbs. Surely I've got those somewhere. Decorations. If not, that'll be one of the first things that I'm gonna research after what we're working on now. I'll show you guys the research tree too. Oh, and I might as well build solar power. At least one. Wind is not entirely consistent or reliable, but neither is the sun. I did put silver down in the rest of these rooms for the hospital. I think. Let's tear these beds down, these bed rolls, and put actual beds down. Upgrade that. I'm debating whether or not I want to put medieval surgery lamps up in here, or if I want to wait until I research the next tier, which is actually coming soon. We've got Lampon lamps. Takes steel, and we'll use dark young leather. So where can I build these? I can't build them on the wall. Can I build it there? Without, like, tearing down the dresser cell down it? Go away. Your services are not required right now. I'm curious. I want to see how this works and how bright they are. Rimkia. They also have cage Shane lamps. Okay. I don't think I can squeeze one of these lamps in here around the wolf, unfortunately. Put one there and there. And there, and break that and check it out and see what it does. Fifi, why are you so upset? You're still gathering the offering? There's like over 2,000 items there. Offerings unavailable. Aborting congregation. This whole thing is done with. This was a bad idea. A grove of the mysterious. More of them? Of course it'd be down there by the devil hole. That I don't want to deal with. Lucy is pregnant. That's probably one of the gerbils. Look at my animal screen right now. I actually have to scroll. We've got tons of iguanas, tons of guinea pigs. I wish my larva would grow up. The cougar that is friends with Finch. Not bonded yet, thankfully. Combat, the original Muffalo, and then all of these other ones. Tons of chickens. And we're gonna have even more because I've been collecting eggs over there. Pandas are breeding like mad. Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to spend some time at some point setting up fences and sectioning off like fields for these people to eat in. Or not these people, but these animals. I've got 2 more iguana eggs that are 79% to being hatched, and chicken eggs by 5, 82% of the way. And you know what? Today there'll probably be 5 more eggs pooped out into the field back here. I think I'm gonna have to slaughter the gerbils or the guinea pigs, whatever they are. It's the 14th of December, 5 o'clock in the morning. The colony is waking up. I'm gonna have them install some of this stuff. Let's see. Actually, before I step away, let me expand the power there and plump. Since Fifi is out of commission, let's go see what this dingbat has to trade. They brought some cops with them as guards, I'm guessing. Some power armor people. I'm impressed. This is the biggest caravan I've seen so far. You know, I could, instead of killing the animals, I could sell them. They brought some Arctic foxes. No, we're done. We're out of the... We don't need any more animals. It's tempting. Clemencia the Drifter. Careful shooter, green thumb, strong back, psychically dull. That's nice, actually. Good at mining, possibly animals. Not the best skills. I could sell Jackal. I'm not going to. We have Kenneth here. Steady aim, socialite, and chemical interest, and he has no passion. At this point, we're not bringing people in that don't have passion unless I have no choice. Smoke leaf farmer, very strong back. 10 melee. No, thank you. It's tempting. It's very tempting. Components. Only have 1. tons of cigarettes. Wait, no, tons of smoke leaf joints. Not the crude crap that we're smoking. I've got more ambrosia than I thought. Apparently there's more of it sitting in storage somewhere I need to find. A super stem pack. A syringe containing very high-grade medicine and drugs that quickly heal injuries, scars, and infections. 658. Silver, dollars, caps, whatever you want to call it. It's tempting to have at least one on standby. CBD. Why would I need that? Beer. Definitely don't need to buy that. Look at all of this crap to sell, too. I need to get rid of some of it. Just to free up a little bit of room. Like, where did all these waste cloths come from? Patchwork, leather, bull crap, synth thread stuff. I should probably keep that to break it down. Cloth PT belts. Who's ever going to wear that? Spider silk fatigues of omnipresence. Somebody might actually step up and wear that. Get rid of some more of these sailors' caps. I want a lot of varied helmets in here. Varied headgear. Get rid of some of these robes that we made. They're nice, but I'd rather actually pump out more of them and hope that they get infused. Stuff like this armor vest I need to repair. Pit boys need to be repaired. Going to assume I'll be able to do that with the mending table that I'm getting ready to build. But we'll see. I don't know if maybe I have to upgrade my technology levels. I could possibly have to research more stuff. All these great bows, you were wonderful to us. Pillas, I will never, ever, ever, ever use again. The junk jet. No, we do have a minigun setting in storage, that's right. It's tempting to install that on a turret. I am never going to use the grenades. I should probably also sell the flackers. No. I think 2 people with the flackers could be really useful. Sell all of this crap. Recurve bows. I mean, seriously, why would I ever use bows anymore? The BB guns I've been hanging on to. I'm not gonna have a BB gun squad out there. I'm not that suicidal yet. And I think that will be good. He'll owe us 1,000 silver. He's got enough to cover it. I accept your offer, sir. And I'm going to step away for a little bit and let everything get caught back up. I may end up actually just slaughtering some animals for meat. I want this to get hooked up. I'm going to crank the temperature down to 32. I should probably take it down to 30. It'll fluctuate a little bit. Slacks. Don't make... Oh, Plump's coming to finish this, okay. So don't tell me I'm out of silver. I know I didn't use that much. Where are you going? No, fuck. Fuck their faction. We need AC, Plump. Oh, I did that wrong because I'm bad. I held shift too soon. Get over there. Their faction will love us whether they like it or not. So, with this set down to 30, anything in here should no longer rot once it cools down. That is going to make the eggs. Probably die. So, let's switch that. Eggs fertilized. All of the fertilized eggs in the world can be brought over there. Not here. Please move them. I would like to have my iguanas and my little chickens hatch. And Plump charmed good old NL there. Listened to a diplomatic speech of Plump. And Elle is excited about Plump's proposal. Maybe we can be friends after all. Maybe we can even be allies someday. And holy crap! This is the vault caravan that I requested. I swear I requested it. They said 4 days, and I swear it's been more than 4 days at this point. Whatever, they're here. We traded with them. We've got air conditioning set up for the first time, and the temperature is slowly dropping. It's down to 49. A meteorite has crashed. Left behind a block of slate I don't care about. How low will the temperature go? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and watch paint dry. It might take a while. And it's going to have problems with all the doors opening and closing too all the time, so... I may have to change a few things, change what's in the stockpiles, make it so people don't come in and out of here as often. Either way, welcome to the modern era.